Happy Hump Day. Well, I haven't been on YouTube in a couple days, making any vlogs, haven't been inspired by anything, but I've been talking a lot to Eleven, which is not really an inside joke, but somebody that, it's a vlogger, it's a female vlogger, yeah, just a woman venting Eleven. Anyways, she's been my crutch for the last almost a week, really, because I haven't felt like vlogging about anything. I'm so burned out at this point. But I went trolling a little bit tonight. Okay, let's just not call it trolling. Let's call it what it is. I went looking at other people's videos. Not for trouble, just watching. You know. Real Man, for example. He has me blocked, I have him blocked. We just blocked each other and forgot about each other. As far as each other is concerned, we didn't exist to each other, which is probably a pretty good thing. Problem is, the community got really quiet. Drama dried up like a prune. But I watched his video about the Wrecking Crew and Torp. That's the title of it. Even when he doesn't speak my name, he always puts me in his title or his tags, which I thought was really cool on his part, by the way. He made a good point about something. I know that we've dropped the subject about the Trash Can Crew and all the malicious activity that they did to, and all the IC3 episodes that Craig talked about, where he submitted, logs on IC3, telling the FBI what the Trash Can Crew did. But that was after he was fired from the TCC. He was kicked out. See, Craig always said that he quit. That's all I ever heard him say, is that he quit. I never realized that he was kicked out until Real Man told me he was kicked out. And that video is only 2 months old, which means it's up to probably 3 months old. 90 days. What is this? September? August? What the fucking June? July? It's not that old. And here we got a guy with all these new friends on YouTube. All these people following him and telling him what to do and giving him advice. Telling him how special he is. Clapping when he shits. If they only knew half the shit this guy really did, that is now acting like Mr. Innocent. I'm like, what the fuck? It was hard for me to watch some of you go over there and say, "Hi, Craig. Here's a special. Here's a gold star for being a good boy." Don't take this the wrong way, guys, but I'd like to slap the spit out of some of your mouths for doing that. Had I known that Craig was kicked out of the TCC, I would have done the things a little bit different. See, he said to everybody that he quit the TCC because they were doing bad things. Turns out that's not true. Craig was kicked out of the TCC. And maybe that's now what he's going to say is, well, that's because I didn't like what they were doing. Craig, did you figure out that you did not like what they were doing before or after you made like 50 videos stating how sorry you were? And were these videos made before or after you actually called all these places? At what point did you feel sorry for the people that you hurt? At what point did you feel sorry for being a douchebag? Somebody must have said something to you. Was it your mom? And I'm not ragging on the dude's mom. I don't know her. I've never called there. He says he lives with his mom. She's been involved on YouTube. People have recorded her messages and played them back on YouTube. That's why I'm saying that. As far as I'm concerned, she's off limits. I'm just repeating what I've heard on YouTube. And I'm thinking that somebody got you under a thumbtack, Craig, and for some reason you came after me bolt of lightning style. Alias Phantom. Where the fuck is he? He's now using the Wiz Lives in Caps channel. Why? Did you guys somehow fuck this up? Since when is it okay to do something really fucked up, say you're sorry and move on? Because me and the Wiz Lives has never seen that. 4 years in the running, we still can't forgive each other. Not ever gonna happen, probably. But even if it does, look how long it took. And Craig comes out of nowhere, stating that he's sorry, that he fucked up, that he had to quit this malicious team. I'm sorry, dude. You got high. You messed up. You enjoyed the ride. And then when you found out that it wasn't working your way, you either got fired or you quit. Either way, just apologizing for it doesn't make it right. Don't you wish life worked that way? Oh, yeah, Judge, I'm sorry. Oh, really? You're sorry? Yes, Judge, I'm sorry. I screwed up. Oh, well, in that case, don't worry about it. Case dismissed. 5 years probation. Dismissed also. He said he was sorry. He said he was sorry. The point, bitch blank of this, is Craig has never said he was sorry to me. Everybody gave Frank a hard time for this so-called child porn thing, which is so played out at this point, it makes me want to puke. But where's Craig in all this? Nobody's ragging Craig. They're just ragging everybody else. I think Craig is the new Obama. He's pushing off these little problems and enlightening everybody else of all these other little problems, take the focus off of him. I said, 2 people, maybe 3, forgave Craig. Oh, it's very good of you to be honest. Thank you so much. Bullshit. Bullshit. Since when is it okay to do all these things wrong and just say you're sorry and be forgiven? I don't know anybody else here on YouTube that's gotten away with that. That's why I always thought that you were in the cahoots with Alias Phantom. You were let off like that by a man that couldn't forgive me for something I never even did. And here you are, his golden child. Why? Because you're his bitch. And you've always been his bitch. You want to apologize to me? I'll never speak your name again, boy. Ever. Never bring it up again. But I'm starting to wonder if my vendetta was against the wrong person. I don't think it was ever against the Wiz. He does what he does. He's ammonia. He's a strange smell in the attic at best. You, on the other hand, Craig, what is up with you thinking that you're so much... Yeah, that's thunder. I think there's a higher power understanding what I'm saying here, Craig. I'm not sure if I'm going to let this one go. You apologize to me and I'll unsub you. I'll never look at you again. You'll be free of me. How's that? And I'll tell all my friends. Hide your activity. I don't want to see anything more from Craig. We're done. But until you apologize to me, I think me and you got some work left to do. We got to work on our relationship a little bit more, you fuck shit. What do you think? How you feel about that? Huh? Mano a mano? Or is this where you go call your groupies on Skype and tell me you need a little bit of help because the twerp just called you out? Yeah. That would be about right. Because you're going to need it. Unless you apologize to me. Part of the Monkey Spunk team, obviously. I never saw it. My bad. I must have missed that. Craig is a part of the Monkey Spunk team. I can't figure it all out in one day, but it took a while, and I'm there. By the way, Craig, at this point I'm not very happy with you, and I'm not just making that up, by the way. What the hell is wrong with you, man? Have you lost your fucking mind? You say I'm a bad guy, but you never presented any evidence as to why, other than you don't like my videos. But yet, look what you've done. And you're supposed to be loved? Sit tight. I'll be back 100% in just a bit.